aunt? Berb.
You should start that rumor.
That Bernie Sanders? Reincarnated? Like how the elites like come back?
Oh my god, yes.
I am.
People will put y'all's faces together and say, yo. Guys, don't do red light therapy. This is what happened to Bernie Sanders.
She got young and turned. A young Catholic woman waiting for her husband.
Distinguished with honors and is actually running for presidency.
Well, yeah.
2028.
Well, of course. Well, you know, they let a lot of shit slide. Why can't I be president under the age of 35? If you can have years and years of tax evasion. Okay, guys, let's lock in. Okay, my hair is actually... Oh, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh, I'm going to lose my mind.
You gotta get started.
Oh, I am started.
Oh.
I was going to do an introduction, but, like, everyone knows who I am. I am Berb. We know this. This is, like, old news. Like, if you don't know who I am, congratulations. I mean, it's a positive and a negative.
You live under a fucking rock.
I mean, yeah, like, even in high school, when I was fat as fuck, people would be like, people knew who I was. Like, and I'd be like, I don't know who that is. And I felt so cool.
I was about to say, so fat and loud.
So fat and annoying.
So you took up a lot of space.
I mean, yeah, well, new topic. Okay, wait, let me pull up my notes that I wrote myself. I hate using ChatGPT, okay? You know what? Because here's the thing. We're all gonna die and the robots are gonna take over. And I'm gonna know what's up. Actually, I will give you guys an introduction. Okay, this is gonna be Berbcast. I'm gonna talk about whatever I want, obviously. If someone wants to be on my podcast, you have to send an inquiry. We have to go through an interview process for sure. I have to make sure that you're funny. I have to make sure that I'm going to enjoy the hour of the time I'm going to spend with you. And you have to be interesting, and you have to give me topics. Because people are requesting to be on, and I'm like, I literally don't care about anything that comes out of your mouth. Especially like men. Sorry, that's rude. No, it's not, actually.
How did Berb become Berb?
Okay, Berb, I want to say it was Emma Lopez who started Berb. Emma Lopez, if you see this one day... I miss you and I love you, and I still think about you and your family. Hit me up. And you can totally come on the Berbcast, because I'm sure so much has changed in the past 8 years.
Cool.
That's where Berb came from. Berb is just, like, my persona. It's like, when I post something that's, like, not Instagram aesthetic, considering the picture I posted today on my Instagram story. Me in the tanning beds. Berb is me. Berb is the real me. I want to change my Instagram to Bernadette. The person who has a Bernadette on... as their username, I have messaged you so many times. You have nothing on your account. Give me that account. I will pay you. And then I asked the guy who has the Bernie name. He straight up told me no. So respect to him, honestly. He's like 50. I want to marry someone with the last name Sanders, just so my name would be Bernie Sanders. I think I'm just going to change with no last name. Like,
She's just Berb.
I'm just Berb. Can I change that, like, legally to just Berb? I swear to God, you can ask my friends. I say Berb Nation, okay? She might have got to it before me, but Berb Nation's been a thing, okay? Brittany Broski, if you want to be on the podcast, I would pay you and do whatever I could to have you on here. You are my queen. Love her. Same with Father Rippiger, the Catholic exorcist priest. I have a whole bucket of your salt in the backseat of my car, and I'm not scared of highways anymore because I did learn about the demon of fear. Okay, let's also talk about the fact I grew up extremely Catholic, okay? I grew up with 5 siblings. I was homeschooled. The first time I wore a pair of pants, and it was not a long skirt, I was 14 years old, okay? My mom bought me capris in 7th grade and then returned them. She's like, no, this is inappropriate. I cried when those pink Justice capris went back on the shelves. That's kind of like how I grew up, super homeschooled. I wanted to be a nun, and then I found out that nuns have to, like, not talk for a while. I stopped wanting to be a nun after that. Like, shout out Mother Angelica. If you know EWTM, then you know Mother Angelica. No one I know would know what that is. And shout out those nuns. And sister, you are so good at that. Because guess what? When I met them, yeah, I've met a celebrity. I've actually met a lot of celebrities. I can't speak on that. That's probably the best celebrity I've met, was meeting those sisters. Because they used to have a show on EWTN. The Dominican Sisters of Mary, Mother of the Eucharist, shout out, in Ann Arbor, Michigan. But then they made a convent in Georgetown. They're building it, and I went to go volunteer. And I was like, I know her. Nuns are so sweet. I honestly have so much respect for nuns because you don't have to worry about men. Take away every, like, worldly thing. Women are more materialistic than men in the sense of, like, fashion and things like that. Like, for the most part, men are just evil as a whole, for the most part. They don't need materialistic things to drive them to be evil. But, yeah, so, like, they just get rid of everything materialistic. I remember asking a nun one time, being like, can you wear makeup? Because I used to go on these nun retreats, obviously, duh, I mean. And I went in one in Corpus Christi, and I was like, can y'all wear makeup? And they're like, why would we need to wear makeup? What does that serve? But it's like, they don't care about the way they look. Like, they literally care about, like, it's just sweet to me. Shout out the nuns. Please come on the pod. I would love to be a nun, honestly. I have no desire to fuck. So it's like, at what point? Okay, back to the intro. Sorry. Okay, so obviously grew up Catholic, whatever. Went to high school. That's when I stopped being homeschooled, was high school. I convinced my mom to let me go. I was like, I'm going to kill myself if you don't let me go. So I went. Then I was a hot Cheeto girl for about a year. And then I got my first job at McDonald's at 14 because one thing about me, I have work ethic, okay? One thing about me, I will work. I will work, because who's going to buy my shit for me? I'm not a man.
She a hustler.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to put in the work for what I want. If I want something, I'm going to get it. If there's a will, there's a way. Anything I have ever wanted, I have got. With a lot of things I didn't want that I've gotten too, but, like, that's not the point. Like, the dedication to me that I have, maybe it's vanity, maybe it's ego, I don't know, I don't care. But my friends have always, I will say that, my friends have definitely, like, hyped up my ego. Like, I've definitely had friends that were good friends to me. And I've also had, like, terrible friends, don't get me wrong. But so I went to high school, whatever, and then I went to college. Speaking of men, it was for a man. Big part of that was for a man. And then I went to college, and I was like, oh my god, like, we're gonna be together. Like, I'm going to community college over here. Shout out Blinn. Blinn Buccaneers, the Blinner Garden. And so, Blinn's hard. Okay, low-key, their anatomy and physiology class. I had to drop that. AMP 2. I did pass AMP 1 because I went to office cry. Blinn is, I don't, why do you think I'm here? I went, and then, so I moved to college the second semester, what would be my freshman year, so January 2022, okay? And I'm like, about to have a boyfriend, we're gonna be in love. No. I don't know. It was so weird. He was just so fucking weird. Like, he was generally, like, the worst person I've ever met. Like, the most manipulative. I've never had a boyfriend before, and I never, like, knew how to have a boyfriend. Like, that was one thing my parents did not, like, instill in me. It was, like, that's another thing growing up. Like, if you know the Duggars, that was, like, my parents' rules. Minus, like, obviously the brothers, like, sexually abusing the sisters. That didn't happen in my family. Score. The long skirts, you start courting. You never go on a date alone. You always have a chaperone. When you get engaged, you can hold hands for the first time. And then when you get married, get your first kiss. So imagine my mom finding out that I lost my virginity at 16 years old. Yeah, so I slept on the tile floor of our kitchen for 4 months in jeans because shorts are for whores. My mom bought me, like, prison panties and prison bras, and that's what I was allowed to wear. That was my COVID experience. Like, my mom found out January of 2020. So then, yeah. Actually, and my mom, like, made me, like, take a pregnancy test. And, well, it's because my sister lied. My sister lied and told my mom that I was doing drugs, partying, that I, like, fucked in her bed. It doesn't even come to your brain to say that, like, that I fucked in my mom's bed. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Like, ew. Like, what the fuck? Like, actually, I'm thinking about that right now. I'm getting mad. Because I'm like, that's disgusting. After my grounding situation and my 3 yeast infections I got from sleeping in jeans every night. No pillow, no blanket, tile floor. Okay? Anyone who's going to say it's child abuse, no, it's not. Actually, yeah, Loki is, but, like, I'm on my mom's side. She's dead, okay? I'm a Shorty defender. I used to call my mom Shorty. Like, her name on my phone is still Shorty. Be like, Shorty, like, whatever. The reason that my sister told my mom, if you're wondering, is because my sister was dating a grown man, like, 10 years older than her. She was 17. He was her manager. I'm airing out my family business. I don't give a fuck. And I obviously thought it was weird. Like, hey, when people got groomed in high school too, I'm like, you're fucking weird. Like, are you stupid? Do you think he likes you? No, he likes the fact you're a little girl and you're a double A cup. Like, you haven't even got pubic hair yet. Like, get the fuck out of here. One day my sister stole my makeup, and so I called her, and she was with her boyfriend. And I said, why the fuck did you, like, I was pissed. Like, when I tell you I was yelling so bad, like, I was screaming at this bitch. I was like, fuck you, like, da-da-da-da, like, this is why your fucking skin sucks. Like, I was a bitch. Then he's like, hey, don't talk to my girlfriend like that. There's a term, look it up. What do you call, it's like not a pedophile. It's someone who likes girls that are like little girls, but they're like, they've already gone through puberty. No, bitch, there's a thing that's called like 15-year-olds, like Jeffrey Epstein core. Pronunciation, hello. Here, we'll let him say.
Ephebophilia.
Ephebophilia. I was like, that's what you are, like, blah, blah, blah. My sister didn't like that, and she told my mom that I had sex in her bed, and she lied. So I got in a lot of trouble, and she still got to date her geriatric fucking boyfriend. And then they got married, and then they got divorced in 6 months. How about them apples? Yeah. So anyways, after my granny situation, whatever, me and my mom got close, and then, yeah, I went to college, whatever. And then February, it's Valentine's Day. I'm like, maybe I'm going to get a text from my lover, from the man I haven't seen since that first night I moved in January. No, but I get a call from my mom. Hey, you know how I said my stomach hurts? I was like, yeah, like, what did the doctor say? Yeah, so it's stage 4 cancer. Also, same day I found out Trisha Paytas was pregnant. Like, just a lot of things. A lot of shock. I'm like, whoa. Like, I was like, God, yeah. Like, everyone wants to pull the, like, reincarnation card. Wait, low key? If my mom died 10 months later, and you're pregnant for, like, 10 months.
We gotta look into that.
When did Malibu get born?
Was born September 14th, 2022.
Wait, that's when I was baptized. Well, September 14th, 2003. What are we talking about? Okay, yeah, so my mom had cancer. And so, obviously, I am, like, down horrendous, and I, like, texted him, like, oh, my God, my mom's fucking cancer. Like, he's like, yeah, this just, like, isn't gonna work out. You're clearly gonna be too emotional.
Bitch, I wasn't asking for that.
I was like, I'm not crying, I swear. Like, it's fine. Yeah, so, obviously, that shit didn't work out. And then, he told me I wasn't crazy enough for him. So, I got a job at his gym. Hi, welcome to Gold's Gym. How can I help you today? You don't think I'm crazy, bitch? I'll show you crazy. It's because I don't give a fuck enough to be crazy. Why the fuck would I spend my time being butthurt and you have a fucking muffin top? Like, really? Like, really? Yeah. And so, yeah. And then he quit that day when he saw me.
You are the fucking muffin man.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, sorry about your mom. Like, I was stalking your Instagram.
Wow, thanks.
I probably still have the text.
I mean, like, rest in peace, trying to smash.
Like, dude, the amount of men in my DMs when I posted my mom was dead, like, let me be here for you. I spent this whole week in the fucking hospital in my own chair. I do not need you here. Anyways, so then after my mom died, whatever, I finally cut him off. I started working at walk-ons. Shout out. There will be a whole episode about walk-ons and about this job. Send me a cease and desist. I don't give a fuck. You can't get fucking sued if you're telling the truth. Worked there, whatever. Had a bunch of little side stories, College Station. We're gonna bring on one of my old roommates, Austin. We'll talk with her. And then I met my ex-boyfriend on Hinge. And when we met, we went to the movies. It was like my first real date. And the only reason I decided to go on a date with him was because I was supposed to hang out with this other guy. Okay. I was like, I've been celibate, whatever. And then he was like, he texted me and he was like, hey, like, I'm actually talking to this girl. I don't want to screw it up. Like, we're not dating or anything. So I like, just don't think it's right. Like, if I see you. And I was like, wait, low-key respect as fuck. I was like, oh my God, go her. Like, you're a respectable young man. So then I went on Hinge and I was like, fuck it. Like, let's go look for somebody. And so, not to like hook up with, obviously. But I was just bored. Let's do the movies. And I was like, okay. And I just seen Saltburn. And I was like, every like person I hang out with, I made them watch Saltburn at this point in my life. Because I'm like, this is like traumatic as fuck. So I'm like, yeah, I heard of this really cool movie called Saltburn. He's like, I've never heard of it. Like, let's go see it. And then we saw Iron Claw, which was really good. Shout out Zac Efron. Sexy. And the other dude, Jeremy Allen White, also sexy. And then he wanted to hang out the next day, and I was like, oh my God, you're like obsessed with me. Because I thought we were never going to see each other again, because I was like, we are not hooking up. Like, I am a virgin again. Okay, I'll make this story short. We'll do a deep dive, like, later on, but for right now, we'll make it short. I clicked one, first thing, hi, thank you for purchasing Tinder Gold. I start laughing. Then I start crying, and then I get really mad. You don't want to see Berb mad, because Berb does not get mad. That's the thing. I'm surprised my neighbors didn't call the cops on me. I was screaming. I don't want to talk about him. Skip him. Blech. Oh, God can handle that. That's not my business. The Lord I serve will do what he does best. Anyways, that happened. I lost a ton of weight. It was low-key beautiful. It was magical. It was great. And he tried to, like, win me back or whatever. Clearly didn't work because I said, turn back on your location. He would rather give me $400 and turn back on his location. Now we're here. Now I'm living my life and living my dreams. No hoes. That's my intro. We're gonna have to definitely cut a lot of that because like I don't want to like. Don't mind my stain. Okay, Shakira. Oh my God, this guy has to go through this fucking footage. I am so sorry to this man. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. What is your name? I'm sorry. Okay. Now let's go through my Instagram. Okay, let me post on my Instagram story right now for people to give me questions. Berb Nation, I asked y'all to ask me questions, and here we go, guys. These are the questions.
Yes.
Oh, no, like, if there's something, like, you shouldn't say out loud, don't say them out loud. Just say all of them, who
Yeah,
cares?
let's do all of that.
It's like, it's not me who asked. Like, I'll answer the question, honestly, duh.
Okay, starting strong. Are you gay?
No, I wish sometimes, but also, like, women are fucking bitches. So, like, thank God. Honestly, thank you, Jesus, for not making me gay, simply because I could hit a woman.
Exactly.
If I already have an issue hitting men.
This next, would you go with aliens if they came to Earth?
Aliens are actually demons, so no. Because if you look into it in the Bible, don't remember what they said, but like if you look into it, basically aliens are demons. Look at the Father Ripperger podcast. He talks about, it's with Sean Ryan, and he talks about how aliens are basic. I'm looking at the viewfinder the entire time, so I hope everyone enjoys a video of me looking up like the entire time. But yeah, watch the Sean Ryan podcast. He talks about how, like, I think it was Sean Ryan. I could be wrong.
No.
Yeah, no, they're demons, so no, I would not go with aliens.
How do you feel, or how do you sleep at night being a Republican?
I'm not a Republican. I'm Berbcast. Vote for me. 2026. Midterms. We gotta get in the midterms.
Right. 2026, 2028, 2020.
Yes.
Most embarrassing memory.
Let me think. Recently, something really embarrassing happened to me, and I am blanking. Yeah, let's go back to that one. Let me think.
Next question. When did you lose your virginity?
I'm still waiting for that to happen. The right man will come when God allows it, and it will be my wedding night. So TBD. But wait, what if my family watches this? No, my dad doesn't have Instagram. We're fine.
You know, what's a day in your life like?
Okay, day of my life. Day of my life, wake up, okay? Get ready, go pee. Then I go to mass. I get ready for mass. Put on a cute little fit, like all the clothes I can't wear to work, like my business casual stuff that is like too colored. I usually wear something like that, and then I come home, I put on my bikini, I go tan outside, and just like feel. And if it's like cloudy and it's bad, then I usually will like stop by Goodwill or something, or like a TJ Maxx, and just like window shop. Brings me joy. And then after that, I go to work. I work at a secret place. I walk outside and I talk to the door boys, and I bitch them out about what happened inside. Maybe say a little funny joke. They all giggle. I feel great. I leave. After that, I go home. I make myself a meal, and then I eat, and then I go night-night. It would be pea power, but replace pea power with bird power. That Berb got power. Yeah. I love that song. It's like super sexual, but I love it. Because it's like not relatable. My bear. I still sleep with a stuffed animal I was born with. I love it. Barry King. I'll bring him on next time. Maybe that, or maybe, you want to know the most unusual item in my parents' house, though? Her name's Gianna, and my mom had a miscarriage, and the sac came out, and then my mom buried it, and it's like, she didn't bury it, though.
Did it turn into a tree?
No, she didn't bury it. Yes, it's like an urn. And then she let me touch it when it came out. I remember that. I was like, that's my sibling! I was like 8. My mom had 6 miscarriages. That means I would have 11 siblings. There'd be 12 of us if all of us survived.
Fun one. Are you racist?
No, what the fuck? I am fat phobic, though. So fat phobia to me is going to be not about the scale. It's not going to be about how much you weigh, right? A lot of people, yeah, like that would make sense. Fat phobia, it's not about the scale, it's about the way you act. It's about if I like you or not. If you're 310 pounds and you're my friend, you're not fat. If you're 94 pounds and you're fucking cunt, you're fat. You're fat and I hate you. Lose another 5. Imagine how many men are going to be like, you fucking fat fuck. Like,
No, actually.
and I've been fat, so I can say that. Okay, I was hitting 190.
What superpower would you have?
There's this saint, his name is Saint Padre Pio, and he was able to basically be in 2 places at once, according to Jesus. I don't know where that came from. My mom told me that. He also had the stigmata. Do you know what a stigmata is, guys? A stigmata is basically when a priest, this is going to be a ramble podcast. Like, we're going to sidetrack at the end of the day, and that's what we're doing. Stigmata is where you have the marks of Jesus, where you have your hands bleed in the middle, and there's like a hole. Look up Padre Pio. Look, there's proof in the pudding. And so, he was able to be in like 2 places at once. So maybe I want to do that, because then I could tan and be at work at the same time. That would be a dub, because when I have to open, I have to be there at noon.
Yeah.
Yes, look at his hands. Go to images. Padre Pio stigmata. Yup. He thought I was fucking lying. Anyways, yeah, so maybe that. Minus the stigmata, of course. I'd like to keep my hands like the way they look. I didn't do it because it's like, what do I get out of this? Bad sex? I've had plenty of bad sex in my life. Like, I don't need it. I don't know. I don't think it, like, I don't think, I mean, if you want to do it and it empowers you and that makes you feel better, but does it? But I'm not trying to fucking pull, like, oh my God, I'm, like, so innocent and so, like, virgin and, like, blah, blah, blah. But, like, you literally gain nothing from hooking up with people. Like, majority of the time, it's not fucking good. You can convince yourself it's good, but then when you actually have good sex, you know it's not good. It's like, if it doesn't make you feel better, do it. But also, the only way to get over a man is to get under another. One and done. Like, just hooking up with people to hook up with people, you gain nothing, honestly. I mean, I think it made me funnier. And I'm honestly, like, I will say, I am so grateful to God himself that if all these bad things that have happened, that we'll get into, I have plenty of episodes to go, if all these bad things that have happened to me happened, like, to anybody else, I don't think they'd be, like, as, like, positive. And, like, I'm a very, like, at least, like, well, at least this, like, at least my dad's alive. At least, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, post-Buford shooting, like, at least I was standing outside. It could have been, at least I didn't get shot. My knees are still fucked up to this day. Yeah, I get over shit fast. One, like, even my mom, I literally will just snap, done, over it. I woke up that morning, like, January 11th, I woke up, I said, I'm done with this. I was done. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't have to. You pick your reality. What you think of and what you want to sit and ponder of is, like, if you want to ponder about how miserable your life is, you're gonna be miserable. Everyone's always told me to do it because I have so many crazy stories. And obviously I'm not, like, spilling crazy stories right now, really, but I guess sleeping on the floor was pretty good. But not. I talk so much at work anyway, I might as well talk now. I've been on 5 dates, guys. 5 fucking first dates, and I didn't touch any of them. The most they've gotten is a fucking side hug. I'm literally, like, I'm coming out as asexual. I will title it that. Like, genuinely, I'm asexual until someone I actually want comes around, because it's just not happening. We'll wait till Candace Owens comes on, and we'll talk about that with her, because I don't know. Definitely born a man. Like, 100%. Because, like, if someone accused me of that, I'm going on Instagram Live and I'm pulling my panties down.
Do whatever you want. Leave them damn kids alone.
Yeah, I
I
didn't know there was, like, a pedo aspect involved. Oh, right.
My husband was like 13, 14. Yeah.
Then, yeah, fuck that bitch, man, whoever it is. Like, what? Ew. Yeah, that's the #1 fucking rule of Berb Nation. You can make any type of joke. I will not be offended. I do not give a fuck, okay? But if you make, like, I do not fuck with pedophilia jokes. I do not fuck with that shit. That is the one thing, because the only difference between an adult, like, even, like, rape jokes, like, I don't really care. Like, my bad. I just, like, don't get offended by shit. But, like, a child is innocent. Not saying that anyone deserves to be raped, like, you know what I mean? But, like, in the sense of, like, I never got touched as a kid, thank God, because my mom was so fucking strict. Shout out Shorty. And if you haven't touched, I'm not blaming your mother either, but you know what I mean? But still, like, I just do not fuck, like, I love kids, I love babies. That shit just fucking disgusts me. If you've actually read the Epstein files, you too would want to vomit.
Amen. Oh, this one you're gonna get really passionate about.
Okay.
Do you think you deserve to be famous?
Yes.
And why or why not? If not, why the fuck you got a podcast?
Of course I deserve to be famous. I'm funny, I'm nice, proactive, and speaking the truth, no matter if it's wanted or not. I give my opinion on everything, and, like, maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing, but, like, anyone who's ever met me, if you've ever worked with me, if you've ever interacted with me, like, had a conversation with me, fuck, even if we've matched on Hinge and we've had one conversation, I know you still remember who I am, because I know that conversation is drilled in your brain.
Amen.
I like to respond to men on Hinge with, you look like you can't swim. They get really mad if you say that. Maybe I'll do an episode teaching people how to use Hinge correctly.
That'd be great.
The only difference between the conspiracy theory and the truth is a couple years. I know you'll have heard that before, and it's the truth. So I think pretty much, like, a lot of them are real. I'm still, like, debating the moon landing one. I need to, like, do more research on that one. Because I'm not going to come to y'all with false facts. Like, I have to put in the work. Let me look at my most recent reels I've sent to people. And then what was the other question? Every opinion I have is controversial. No, actually, you know what? No. You don't want to know my controversial opinion? I truly believe that the Catholic Church is the one true church, not because I grew up Catholic, okay? Well, yeah, partially, I'm not going to lie, like, hello. But I don't understand why anyone would pick any other religion besides the Catholic Church, because who invented unless you're, like, obviously, like, Jewish, you don't believe that Jesus, like, that makes sense, right? But, like, non-denominational, I do not fuck with, that's my controversial opinion, actually, mega churches. And I've, like, had people be like, oh, the Catholic Church isn't fun. Hey, it's not supposed to be fun. I'm like, oh, like let's go to church and let's watch elves on bungee cords. Get the fuck out of my face. Why am I? Oh, did you get a ticket for church? A ticket? Oh, do we not remember when Jesus flipped the tables on the Pharisees? I mean, we don't remember. We weren't there, were we? I mean, at the cathedral in Austin, if you go to their church, the altars, the priest is completely turned around the entire time. He's not even, because like the church I grew up going to in St. Margaret Mary, shout out. I mean, the priest is like facing you. A lot of like churches do that now, like the altar. So he's like, he's behind the altar like this and he's facing y'all. But like at the cathedral, he's turned around because it's like, we're all looking that way. It's not supposed to be like this big show for everyone. Like it's a concert. Like, no, it's not. It's literally not. Like, that's not the point. And also, if we think about it, Roman Catholic Church is what was brought from Peter. And Jesus gave him the key and said, all this rock will build my church, right? Vatican City, hello. Why would we not all agree on going to the one that, the guy we all follow, Jesus, that's the one he picked. I need to look more into the Mormons.
How are you so skinny and hot?
Find out that the man you thought you were going to marry had been lying about school and like telling you about fake assignments, asking help on just to be lying to your face, and also be cheating on you with random weird dating apps because he knows he can't get Tinder or Hinge because someone I know would see it. Find out everything's a lie. Okay, next one.
Can I take you to Nobu?
No.
So when will you marry me?
I would rather scrape my vagina across the hot concrete in Arizona on a July summer than go and marry you. Next question.
When are you taking the show on the road to Los Angeles?
I don't know. Are you paying for the tour bus? Like, well, let's go. Or is this like a random man commenting this shit so we can like try to get my fucking panties?
So you would think that this one came from a man. It was actually a woman, but it reads, rank your bodies.
I would say the body I have now, definitely the thinnest I've ever been. 129. But yeah, definitely the body I have now. Definitely have never looked better. I definitely do wish my butt was a little bit bigger, but we can definitely go back to the gym and work on that. But yeah, I would say this body now, then maybe the body I had prepubescent because I was probably like 50 pounds. Goal weight. Just kidding. Actually, I can say whatever the fuck I want. That's funny. I don't care. I don't care. If you're offended and you have an eating disorder, walk in. I don't fucking know what to tell you.
Yeah, I wasn't much with petite.
I cannot commit to an eating disorder. I keep going back to the food. Probably the worst body I had, I would say, when I worked at McDonald's at 14, you get a 30-minute break even if your shift is 4 hours and a free meal. I would say during like high school was my fattest era. I mean, like the chokers weren't fitting the neck. That's how much like I had a roll on my neck.
Speaking of body, somebody wants a tattoo tour.
The only people that have seen my tattoos is my tattoo artist and no one else because like I said, I've never had sex. Let's see if anyone said anything on here. How long have you been employed by Benjamin Netanyahu? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? What that mouth do? Talk a lot of shit.
Oh, there was one that I missed, and it said, do you get funding for this podcast via Israel?
No, but BB, you know my Zelle, I'm sure. I know there's someone watching me with this fucking fat road phone case, me in bed, 4 a.m., unreal. They're just on there like, we're gonna have to kill her. No, it's not funded by Israel, it's funded by Berb. Berb is real. Berb is real.
Berb is real.
Shit, my job started going bad when I brought that extra salt in there. Can't tell me the devil's not real. And I believe in the devil more than I believe in God. I'll tell you right now. I used to, like, when I did not go to church for 4 years, I might have walked away from my faith. I never questioned the devil. There's so much fucking evil. And if there's evil, there's good. And we know God's real. Anyways, so, back to what I was saying. Basically, that Jews believe that they are the chosen people. Correct? Correct. So, the thing is when Jesus came down to earth, he was like, you're going to follow me, right? Like, that fulfills the prophecy in their mind, right? Or like in our mind. And so, Christians, Catholics, are the new chosen people because of the New Testament. Like, we fulfilled the covenant, whatever. So, the Jews are no longer the chosen people because they denied Jesus, which is denying God. Oh, no, I love my coworker who's Jewish. She's not, like, fucking IDF shoulder Jewish. Like, I love my coworker. Shout out Haley, my queen. Okay, let's see. Rapid fire questions. Let me actually clarify here. Yeah. There's a lot of like Instagram reels and a lot of people that hate Jews. They're commenting the fucking apple juice emoji, shit like that. Let's talk about Nick Fuentes for a second. How about that? Like the people that like genuinely hate Jewish people because they are Jewish you're disgusting. Because a lot of people like that used to be super racist and hated black people. Like, and now they're like, oh, like black people are chill. I like they pick a new group of people to hate. It's everyone that's elite. I'm not anti-Semitic. Yeah, like just because I don't like someone's fucking government, I don't like our own government. Like, first of all, you can't fake tan, right? Second of all, you're fat. Third of all, you're a fucking Epstein denier. I don't fuck with him either. That's why I'm gonna be president. I started my own thing, guys. Another controversial opinion. Bring back fingers in the mouth. No, most embarrassing moment probably when I drank cut waters and I was like, I'm like about to bedazzle. We're sitting there conversating and we're like about to watch a movie, Saltburn actually, and like we're just like hanging out, whatever, like, and then I get up. I go, my stomach hurts. If you know me, you know that I do not stop throwing up once I start if I'm drunk. And so I was like, I'm gonna just go on the balcony. I'm just gonna throw up real quick. I'll be like right back. Okay? Hey, my window was open, which means the balcony, because I didn't want him to hear me vom, okay? It's just not really hot. So we definitely heard. And then after we get back from vomiting on the balcony, I'm just like take a shower or whatever. And then I'm like, I may need you to like hang out with me. And he was like, what? Are you gonna pass out? And I was like, no, because I need something to do. I'm gonna throw up. So then go throw up one more time, then get in the shower, so drunk, like eyes closed. This man had to bathe me. I haven't seen him since, and I'm not even mad. He's valid. If you see this, hit me up, though.
You ran him for his money. That's for sure.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'll Venmo you for the drink. Don't worry about it. They're in the bushes. Hey, actually, he did steal my Cheez-It container, because I told him he could have my snacks. Literally take my food, because, like, I'm gonna eat it, and, like, I need to be skinny. So, and then I'm, like, looking for my Cheez-Its, because I'm so hungover. He did text me something sweet. And then I was, like, looking for my Cheez-Its. I'm like, this fucker took my box of Cheez-Its.
And you know what?
He deserved it. They were on sale.
At least it's already hit the point of like rock bottom.
That shit was just like low key. Yeah, I just felt really bad because I just kept profusely apologizing. Also, like he was just so nice about it. And with my ex-boyfriend, like, if I got too drunk, he would be so fucking mean. Like I didn't want him to touch me. I didn't want him to be near me. Like, whatever. Like, get the fuck away from me. The last time I threw up when I was still dating him, I actually was with Avery. We went out and then we bought homeless people a bunch of stuff because we felt really bad and we were really drunk. So I'm being a fucking good Samaritan drunk. He's out there cheating on me. I'm calling him. He's so fucking mean. He's swiping on Tinder while I'm on FaceTime. He's like, tell me you're so bad. Whatever. So then having someone be nice to you while you're drunk, and you don't even have to be nice to me, is the thing. Like, we're not even like anything. I can't like glaze him like that. Like, anyways, that was probably the most recent embarrassing moment I had. And then the next time I got drunk, I did text him and I was like, hey,
Wanna come date me again?
I was like, I need a redo. I can't. Like, my ego. Yeah, so what were we talking about before that? I actually don't remember. Most embarrassing moment, throw up. Oh, being gay! Right.